Welcome back to Primetime News, and a special welcome if you're watching online at onespotmedia.com. Up first this evening, as the push for herd immunity against COVID-19 continues, more corporate entities are beginning to impose vaccine mandates. Anthony Lugg now reports on the directives issued to staff by telecoms giant Digicel.
The debate over the legalities surrounding vaccine mandates continues, but companies across the island are still moving ahead. On Wednesday, Digicel employees received a letter from the company's CEO Oliver Coughlin about its new policy. In the letter, the CEO stressed that the company must play its part in preventing the spread of COVID-19. As such, Digicel says by end of business October 15, employees should submit their vaccination card to the HR department. Employees who are not vaccinated by that date will be required to submit a negative PCR test every 2 weeks at their expense. The CEO says antigen tests will not be accepted. He went further. Employees who are unable to produce the PCR test result and who cannot attend work for this reason will be required to take the days on which they are absent as unpaid leave. They also have the option of taking the days from their vacation allowance. In a recent interview with our news team, General Secretary at the National Workers Union, Granville Valentine, took issue with this approach being used by companies.
When someone is asked to pay $8,000 to $25,000 for a COVID test on a weekly basis, how are they going to afford that? So in my humble view, they are actually forcing these workers unjustly, unfairly, and illegally out of the work.
Exemptions to Digicel's policy will only be granted for medical reasons and will require a doctor's report verifying why the individual is unable to be vaccinated against COVID. So, what about those working remotely? The company says employees will not be able to work remotely as a means of avoiding taking the vaccine or avoiding PCR testing. The CEO says if they're to beat the pandemic, they must do so together. He's urging unvaccinated employees to take advantage of the many avenues available. Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.